So the first part is the so it starts as a primary oocyte, and it develops a single layer. It's called granulosa, and these are cells that basically surround the initial cell, the oocyte, granulosa cells. And so so it starts out, so before this, so this one is called a primordial follicle, and becomes a primary follicle.
What's the primordial follicle like? Is that the one that was already made?
Yeah. So, well, hold on. So, says yes. It says the primordial follicle primordial follicle consists of a primary oocyte. So,
or is this just at puberty?
primordial follicle. So, yeah. Let's see. Discuss. Okay, so primary follicle is the primary size. So yeah, the primordial follicle is the one that's already there. So before puberty, and so it says then as. So yeah, it's got just a few of those granular cells. Oh, okay, I kind of drew this wrong. So it's got a full layer, but they're like flat and like a really thin layer, basically. It says once puberty begins, some of the primordial follicles become primary follicles. As the oocyte enlarges, a single layer of granular cells become enlarged and cuboidal. So those are cuboidal, those are like squamous, right? So, and then from here, it's just going to add, basically, you're going to have multiple layers of this granulosa level, kind of starting to add around the outside. Okay. And these are both considered primary follicles. It's just like this kind of, once these become cuboidal, they start to kind of stack on top of each other and get bigger and bigger. And then we've got, becomes a secondary follicle. So okay, the secondary follicle forms when fluid-filled vesicle spaces develop among the granulosa cells and a well-developed theca becomes apparent around the granulosa cells. So basically, we've got our cell like this, but then it kind of has a bigger thing going on more cuboidal cells, and then spaces where it's basically filled with fluid. And then it also forms, and this is like not very good. I'm not an artist, but whatever. Then it forms kind of an outer layer of cells.
This is the secondary follicle.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, and then from here, we'll get a mature follicle. And rather than draw it, I'm just going to show you. So it basically continues to grow from the secondary follicle, but you have like a big space in here of the the fluid-filled portion. It's called that antrum. It says that a mature follicle forms when a fluid-filled vesicles form a single antrum. When a follicle becomes fully mature, it is enlarged to its maximum size. A large antrum is present, and the primary oocyte is located in the cumulus mass. Cells of the cumulus mass surround the oocyte. Just prior to ovulation, the first meiotic division is completed to produce a secondary oocyte in a polar body.